adventures of Jungle Jim. Last week, Jungle Jim Bradley, Bob McGuire, and his wife Connie succeeded in capturing the 3 guards whom the Maharaja had left at the lamasery. Jim then freed the old monk and his followers and instructed them to go to Fort Jamrud under cover of night and summon aid from Colonel Hammond. Following this, Jim left the lamasery and again headed into the hills to bring back Shanghai Lil, O.P. Watts, and their prisoner, the Silent One. However, when he arrived at the Great Bluff, he found that Lil had crossed the valley and that she was sending up smoke signals in an attempt to draw the Maharaja and his men away from the lamasery. The thrilling adventures of Jungle Jim are pictured each Sunday in The Comic Weekly, the world's greatest pictorial supplement of humor and adventure. The Comic Weekly, each page printed in full color, is distributed everywhere as an integral part of your Hearst Sunday newspaper. And now we continue our story. Jim and Lil are on the hill across the valley from the Great Bluff. Lil has been sending up smoke signals, and they've just discovered that the Maharaja and his men have seen the signals and are turning back.
There's no doubt about it, Lil. The Maharaja and his men are turning back all right. They've seen your signals.
That means we've got to move fast, Jim.
Did you say that you told O.P. to circle back to the bluff?
That's right, Jim. I knew that I was taking a chance by leaving him alone with the Silent One, but it was the only thing I could do.
Yeah. Lil, I think I got an idea.
What are you planning?
Bob and Connie are at the lamasery. Then there's the 2 of us and Kolo and Watts. Now, if I could only depend on those 2 natives who have joined me...
Jim, what in the world are you saying?
I was just thinking out loud, Lil. If we could beat the Maharaja back to the lamasery, we might be able to hold the place.
But, Jim, how can we beat him back? He'll be here in a few minutes.
That's right, Lil. But listen. Suppose we could send him on further north.
How, I'd like to know.
By starting another of your signal fires.
Oh.
Lil, there's another hill 6 or 7 miles up the pass. Well, look. Look, you can see it from here.
Well, what of it?
Lil, I've got it. I'm going to send those 2 natives I captured up there with instructions to light another signal fire like this one. If they do it, the Maharaja may go to investigate.
Then what?
Oh, that will give us a chance to pick up O.P. and his prisoner, the Silent One, and then we can run for the lamasery.
And if they fail?
Oh, gosh, Lil, we won't be any worse off than we are now. It's worth a try.
Oh, but, Jim, are you sure you can trust these 2?
No, but I'm sure of one thing. They won't go back to the Maharaja. Boy, he'd kill them on sight, and they know it. Say, you. Come here.
You want me, Master?
That's right. What's your name?
Abu, Master.
Abu. A few minutes ago, you and your friend told me that you wanted to serve me.
Yes, it is true, Master. We serve you.
All right. I'm going to test you. Do you see that other great hill far to the north?
Abu be there many times, Master.
Good. I want you and your friend to go there now again. I want you to go there and start a signal fire exactly like this one. You understand?
Oh, yes, Master. You want Maharaja to come there.
Say, Jim, this man knows what it's all about.
He's going to be a good man for us, I think, Lil. Abu, you know what I want. Go start your fire. And as soon as you've got it going, circle back and wait for us near the lamasery trail.
Abu go, Master, now.
Jim, I think he's going to do it.
So do I, Lil. You see, the Maharaja left him to die on the trail, and I saved him. These people have a lot of gratitude when it's aroused. All right, come on, Lil. Let's get going. Say, where's Kolo?
Over there behind that rock, watching the Maharaja with the glasses.
Oh, I see him. Are they coming, Kolo?
Maharaja be here soon, Tuan.
Where are they now?
Jim, look. They're almost at the foot of the next hill. We've got to get out of here.
Not yet, Lil. Abu and the other native have started. Let's give them a chance to get away.
Jim, do you mean that you're going to stay here and hold the Maharaja off?
No, but we're going to stay here long enough to fire a few bullets over his head.
It's crazy, Jim. Why do that?
Because once he hears gunshots, Lil, the Maharaja will think that he's got us. He'll stop and send men out to circle the hill. And that will take time.
I get it. By the time he gets here, he'll see the signals on the next hill north.
That's right, Lil. He'll think he's got us on the run and start chasing us.
Oh.
Kolo.
Yes, Tuan.
Now, I'll take the glasses now. You go back and get the horses ready. When we leave here, we'll have to leave fast. And you have everything ready.
Yes, Tuan.
Well, you don't need glasses. The Maharaja's coming fast.
Oh, you're right, Lil. Here, let's get our guns ready.
I've got mine.
Let them get a little nearer now. We'll have fire over their heads.
The Maharaja's ahead, Jim.
Yeah, I can see him. We'll shoot several times as fast as we can, Lil.
Better let him have it. He'll see us in a minute.
All right. Lil, fire. Boy, oh boy, that did it, Lil.
I'll say so.
Look at them scatter.
It'll take the Maharaja 10 minutes to collect his men, Jim.
And we're going to need that 10 minutes, Lil. Come on, we're getting out of here.
While this scene has been taking place far north in the Afghan hills, a band of ragged monks arrived at Fort Jamrud. Their leader is now talking to Colonel Hammond.
What brings you here, my old friend?
Oh, Colonel Hammond, ill has befallen us. We are the victims of the evil ones, and we have come to you for aid.
Well, is something wrong with the lamasery?
The lamasery has fallen into the hands of the wicked Maharaja of Ybor, Colonel.
Where?
We who serve Buddha have been his captives.
The Maharaja of Ybor? Do you mean to tell me that you've been his captive?
It is true, my friend. I have come to ask aid of you.
Well, this is unheard of. In all my years in India, I've never known a religious order to suffer from brigands or a lamasery to be violated. Tell me the story from the beginning. What happened?
It is simple, my friend. The Maharaja of Ybor and his men came to the lamasery seeking shelter. As you know, its gates are never closed to any man.
Yes, go on.
They were welcomed, but that night they seized my brother monks and myself and threw us into the dungeons.
Dogs. Why did they do it? What use have they for your lamasery?
I also wondered that, Colonel, until I found the answer. There were two young people, American, who came into the hills seeking treasure.
Bob and Connie McGuire.
Yes.
I knew about them. They stopped here.
And you sent them on to the lamasery, is it not true?
Why, yes, I believe I did. Wait a moment. I begin to see this. The Maharaja seized the lamasery and waited for the McGuires to arrive.
It was, as you say, Colonel. The two were captured and their map taken from them.
I should have known that something like this would happen. Did the Maharaja also get the buried jewels, the treasure?
Not yet, Colonel. He has been stopped by another American who calls himself Jungle Jim Bradley.
Jungle Jim, of course. He went into the hills with a party that included the father of the girl, Connie McGuire. Go on. What is the situation now?
The man Jungle Jim freed us, Colonel. It was he who sent me here to ask for your aid.
I see. Where is he now?
That I am not sure. Perhaps he, too, has now been captured by the evil ones. He was going to attempt to hold the lamasery until you could restore it into our hands. Colonel, you will aid us.
I'll do everything I possibly can, my friend.
Thanks, my friend.
This is a serious situation. I will have to talk to headquarters in Calcutta.
But?
The lamasery has never before been violated.
But, Colonel, if you go to Calcutta, it will be too late. In Buddha's name, I beg of you to act now.
Why, I don't intend to go to Calcutta, old friend.
What?
I'll talk to General Headquarters by radio.
What?
Lieutenant Watson,
Yes, Colonel Hammond.
get General Headquarters for shortwave immediately.
Yes, sir.
You have the magic of radio here, Colonel. I have heard of it.
Why, yes, we have the most modern equipment in the world, my friend. Come, you shall see how it works.
Oh, in the cause of humanity, many wonders have been created. Lead the way, my friend.
Yes, right in here.
This is Fort Jamrud calling Calcutta. Fort Jamrud calling Calcutta. Come in, please.
Hello, Fort Jamrud. Are you there?
Hello, Calcutta. Stand by, please. Colonel Hammond, we're ready. Whom do you wish to speak with?
Colonel Scott.
Right, sir. Hello, Calcutta. Colonel Hammond is calling Colonel Scott. Is he available?
Hello, Fort Jamrud. Colonel Scott is in the building here. If you'll stand by, we'll fetch him.
Yeah, good. Fortunate, my friend. Colonel Scott is the man who can give me the necessary permission to proceed into Afghanistan.
He'll be on immediately, sir. Will you sit here in front of this microphone?
Yes.
Hello, Fort Jamrud. Colonel Scott is ready.
Put him on. All ready, Colonel Hammond. Go ahead, sir.
Hello, Colonel Scott.
Hello, Hammond. How is everything at Khyber Pass?
Fine at the pass, Colonel. However, there is trouble in the Afghan hills. That is why I called you.
Oh, go ahead. What have you to report?
Colonel Scott, an unusual thing has happened here. A Buddhist lamasery has been seized by a gang of cutthroats under the exiled Maharaja of Ybor.
Ybor again, eh? Hammond, we must get that man.
Yes, wait until I've told you the rest. He has seized the two whom you sent to me, young Bob McGuire and his wife.
What's that? There were 2 or 3 others, too. Wait, yes, I recall. What happened to Jungle Jim Bradley, Mr. Frill, and the American banker, O.P. Watts?
We're not sure. The head monk of the lamasery has come to me for help. It was Jungle Jim Bradley who freed him and sent him here. Jungle Jim's message to me was, we need help.
Then give it to him at once.
Yes. I wanted General Headquarters' permission first, sir. It means heading into Afghanistan.
I know that. I'll take care of the details. Give Bradley and Mr. Frill all the support they need.
Then we shall start at once, Colonel Scott.
Wait, Colonel Hammond. I believe you've just received 2 of our new type high-speed tanks at Fort Jamrud.
Yes, sir. We have them ready for action. Machine guns were mounted on them yesterday.
Then use those tanks, Hammond.
Thank you, sir. We've had enough trouble with the Maharaja of Ybor. This time we'll blast him out of the Afghan hills.
Meanwhile, ahead in the hills, the Maharaja Vibor prepares to storm the hill from which Jungle Jim and Shanghai Lil have just fled.
Black Moo,
Yes, Highness.
we are ready. You will go forth with 3 men. The others will come up from the other side.
I have already issued orders, Highness. The men are on their way.
Good, Black Moo. Start. I will follow. Remember, if they resist, shoot to kill.
Yes, Highness. Master, there is no one here.
What?
There is no one here, Master. The hill is deserted.
Have the men search the rocks. Jungle Jim Bradley must not escape. Find their trail men. They must be here somewhere. And when we find them, they die.
Master.
Have you found him?
No, Master. Look to the north. It is another signal fire.
So you are right. That means but one thing. Bradley's party was divided. Those who are here are being guided to the north.
Master, we have found tracks.
Never mind them. To your horses, men. We'll catch them as they reach the hill to the north.
The 2 natives kept faith with Jungle Jim. They have started the fire on the hill to the north, and the Maharaja Vibor has been tricked. Does this mean that our friends will be successful? The adventures you have just heard dramatized will appear in full-color action pictures in the Comic Weekly, the big Comic Weekly distributed with your Hearst Sunday newspaper everywhere. In the world's greatest pictorial supplement of humor and adventure, you will find all the famous characters who live in the world of color pictures. There's the Katzenjammer Kids, Jiggs and Maggie, Barney Google, Toots and Casper, the Little King, Flash Gordon. See all these famous characters in your copy of next Sunday's Comic Weekly. And don't forget our date next week, same time, same station, for a continuation of the adventures of Jungle Jim.